Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So again, we have another Hongqi H9 review on the channel. What we have here now, the 2025 updated model. So again, I'd like to thank everyone here at Hongqi BGC for making this walk around tour possible and to everyone involved in this shoot. Now you can tell that this is the updated model. That's the wrong key because you have now updated LED lights and they give you a nice dance once you unlock and lock the vehicle. Oh, look at that. You get lights here around the red banner logo too, which is standard in most of the Hongqi vehicles. And I haven't covered this too in the previous H9. You have a ground clearance of 150 millimeters, but good luck going over humps because this car is very, very long. And speaking of, these are running still on 245, 40, and 20 series tires, and you're running on Pirelli P0s. How about that? And apart from, I do like the upgraded LED lights now. It kind of gives a more striking and a more commanding presence now. Powering this 2025 Hongqi H9, as you can see with the hood, this is very long. And voila. So remember, there are two variants of the H9 here in the Philippines. So one is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine mated to a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Now for this flagship top-of-the-line model, this is a 3-liter supercharged V6 engine with 283 horsepower and 445 Newton meters of torque. Hopefully, there's a chance I will get to drive this. This is the only Hongqi that I have never ever driven. Yes, along too with the EHS7 and the EH7, but there's a chance I can. But this one's, of course, one of the most expensive Hongqis that you can buy. That's why it's so hard to get my hands on this. In terms of a test drive, I know too why this hood is really long because as well, this is one of the safest Hongqis that you can buy too. This is like a big crumple zone and you are totally intact in the cabin. And on the side profile, yeah, this is one of the longest and largest Hongqis that you can buy. I am not even done walking. Still going, and literally, this car is so long that it's already off-frame already. Power folding side mirrors with repeaters and cameras underneath. And for once, the fender is my favorite part of this vehicle because once you unlock and lock the vehicle, they illuminate too with the Hongqi badge. That's a very nice detail. And along too, you have a V6 turbo badge here on either side. A lot of chrome here, but it is forgivable since this Hongqi is meant to be one of the most luxurious sedans that you can buy today. Everything has to be chromed out and it's supposed to attract a lot of attention. And for now, with this H9, it's still one of the most striking Hongqis that you can buy today. And here now at the rear of this H9, and my favorite part is this again, very long LED light where it stretches all the way across, and of course, like the ones in front, gives you a nice little dance once you lock and unlock the vehicle. And since this being the supercharged V6 engine, you get dual exhaust pipes on either side, cameras and sensors as well. Here at the rear, where's that freaking button? There you go. And once you open the boot, electronic tailgate as usual. You have a total space here of 370 liters. I don't mind that whatsoever because some of the German vehicles of this type have the same amount of boot space too. And underneath, what is this? Oh, you do have a space saver donut type tire. And of course, being Hongqi and one of the most luxurious vehicles, it's a bit extra that you have an electronic tailgate. Even before getting in the H9 itself, you have paddle lamps for your feet, and here in the door card, it's magnificent because you get ambient light, literally leather all around, even up to the cubby spaces itself. So you have a button here too for your electronic tailgate. This is why I haven't closed it yet, because once you start her up, yes, you have two electronic adjustments for the telescopic function. Look at that. That's so cool. Don't mind all the bings and bonks because I am just in the accessory mode. Come on. Is it done? This is normal since this is a display unit. Okay, now it's done. And of course, once you get in, you are greeted with two 12.3-inch screens, one for your instrument cluster, very similar like that of the HS3. So I got used to the adjustments and displays pretty easily. And as you can see, this has air suspension, so you can even adjust the ride height at will. So I'm not sure if you can do it while moving or you have to be at a standstill. And yeah, just regular tachometer, speedometer. And I know you can adjust it here too in the infotainment system. Sadly, there is no Apple CarPlay nor Android Auto. But if you click this e-link, you have CarBit Mirror Link. So I have experience too with the rest of the Hongqi models that have this system. So yeah, just check out my HS5 review because I've demoed everything there perfectly. And for the rest too, you have a lot of safety features with this H9. And two, you have a top-down 360-degree view camera. Same resolutions like what you get with the EH7 and EHS7. So there's a wide angle and for the corner wheel. But this one has a front wheel side and rear wheel side. How about that? So you can even adjust the volume too for the sensors. And kidding aside, more car settings here. You can do the driving modes here or with this separate button here, so you can see it here too on the left side. So really tempted to drive this and just drive it out of the showroom. Kidding aside, oh, look at that. So here in your rear view mirror, if you press this button, you have a camera display, so you can toggle it if you want a regular mirror or a digital one. That's very cool. And I just saw now too, you have a heads up display. And like with the HS5 and EHS9, this has a super adaptive cruise control system. Again, check out my HS5. I've demoed it there perfectly. It's one of the more smoother and more engaging adaptive cruise control functions I've tried out. And steering wheel here, yeah, it's just as luxurious as ever. Pretty much the same like with that of the HS9. So same functions here and there. And on the left side of the dashboard, you have just one button for your electronic parking brake. And as you can see, you have ambient light that stretches throughout the cabin. This is one of the best interiors of any Hongqi I've sat in so far. Let's look at the quality, fit, and finish. Not even moving that much. Please start the engine, otherwise the vehicle will be powered off in 3 minutes. Okay, so turn it off so it won't get have a low battery. So you get at least still here physical buttons for adjusting the climate functions, which is nice, very BMW like, to be honest. And here in the center console, open this one up. You have one of each Type A and Type C USB ports, along too with a wireless charging pad. And the rest here, you have for your gear lever, engine start stop button, driving modes, auto start stop, and for your 360-degree camera buttons. And open this one up, you have 2 cup holders. I think only small ones can fit in here, but hey, at least there still is. And this center console box is cool because I can open it like this or like this. So it kind of reminds me of Pulp Fiction. We good? We good. And inside too, you have a 12-watt socket and with a decent amount of space. Very similar to the Germans. And glove box. Okay, pretty decent amount of space. Like that of the console box, they're aligned with felt. So even touching it is very luxurious. And above here, you have your SOS and light functions along too with LED lights. Plus, controls for the panoramic sunroof that stretches almost to the entirety of the rear seats. More on that later on. And visor, you get a vanity mirror with LED lights. Oops. Don't extend. But it makes up for it. I hope you can see it on this angle. You have your voice command microphone. And the best bit about this Hongqi H9 are the seats. Very comfortable to sit in. One of the best looking ones too. And you get butterfly headrest too. My case might stand like with that of the HS5. It might be too dangerously comfortable to drive this because it's so nice to sit in one of these. And like in that review too, you're so isolated from the outside world that everything's so quiet here in the cabin. Right, that's about here in front. Wait till we get to the rear seats. This is the reason why too you buy this Hongqi H9. Oh, almost can stretch my feet all the way forward like that of the EQN5, but still, you can swim in here if you want. And despite the panoramic sunroof, I have this amount of headroom. Remember, I am a short guy and I am 5'4". I really hate saying that line right now. But kidding aside, here in the door card, pretty much the same like the ones in front. And on the B pillars themselves, you have air conditioning vents, very German-like. And one nitpick only with this Hongqi H9, there's no like sunshade protectors here on either side. I forgot the term. You can just roast me in the comments down below. But in the middle, you have two air conditioning vents, and pop this out. You have one of each Type A and Type C USB ports, pockets as well behind both front seats. And in case you have a third passenger, it's pretty much doable here. Just watch out for the height. It's just literally just enough for me. And you have a very tall transmission tunnel, but it's very narrow, so sitting in here is actually okay. It's not very Alfa Romeo transmission tunnel like, even though this is not a competitor of that vehicle. And the best bit about this Hongqi H9, besides the same butterfly headrest for the entire rear seats, open this one up, you have another 10.25-inch screen. So you have for your seat functions with ventilation and heating functions and a massage function. Oh, this is what I mean by it's dangerously too comfortable. Oh my god, I'm working. As well, you can control your AC functions and more bits here, like for adjusting the ambient light. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, there's a choose whatever color rather you want, and you can control the sunroof from here. That is pretty prestige here. Prestige with this Hongqi H9. And open this up. Again, you have a console box that's aligned with felt, which is very nice. Is this the wave function? How about the curve? Oh, yes. And LED lights here on either side. And I just saw now you get coat hangers too on either side, because of course all the buyers here will be the business type of person. I don't want to leave this cabin. Oh, that's actually a nice touch. So unlike that of the EQM5, if I last recall, so there's actually a spring, so that prevents you from slamming it. Right, I literally didn't want to leave this vehicle. Now, for this Hongqi H9 Deluxe middle trim variant, this one stands at 8,080,000 pesos, and it tops out at 9,480,000 pesos. So to differentiate this middle trim and the top of the line model, the Flagship only comes as a 4-seater. This one's a 5-seater, but the tech and the rest is identical too. Again, I'd like to thank everyone here at Hongqi BGC for making this walk around tour possible, and there will be more content coming soon to the channel. So hope you guys can subscribe, and I will see you with more future car reviews. Bye bye.